We had a bit more light on the front. Better. Cool. Like it. Okay, so hello and welcome to GETOFFMYLAN.com. Yeah, .com. See, it's good we know these things. This is basically an introduction to what we're planning to do. The reason that we really thought about starting this podcast was because we had a look at some of the other stuff out there, and
none of it's really.
Well, no, it's good. It's good. You get good hacking podcasts about how to set up various bits of kit, what the new hardware is, new games, how to get your mobile to do something that you couldn't do before, things like that. But in terms of the actual systems hacking, no one's really gone into the area. I mean, they mentioned things that can be done, but don't actually go through. They haven't really
gone into detail on how it works.
Yeah, they haven't gone into detail about how you actually do it. Maybe they're scared, thinking that they're going to get reprimanded, but you'll never find us. Okay, so first thing to talk about really is what is hacking. The definition by a lot of people, as portrayed in the media, is that it's bad, it's illegal, it's not something you want to be doing. That's not how it's always been portrayed. I think the original message for it, so the original term for hacking was getting something to perform a function that it wasn't originally designed for, and that's all it is. You know, you're not. I mean, anything we show on the videos is going to be completely legal because all we're going to be doing is
using our own equipment.
Yeah, using our own equipment.
We're not going to be breaking into like bloody FBI or anything like that.
Yeah, and we do not advise you to do that.
Yeah, everything we do is tested with our own equipment in a controlled environment, so we're not actually breaking any laws.
Yeah, so why are we doing this? We're not doing this to teach you how to go and break the laws. We're doing this so that you can secure your own systems. If you think that's an excuse, you're wrong, because many security professionals, such as myself, I'm not really sure I call myself a professional, but many people looking to go into the industry, such as myself, we go through the exact same process to train and to get a really good career out of this. So it's definitely beneficial that way. If you think we're going to go out and start doing illegal stuff, my one comment to you is prove it. So so we'll talk about what we're planning on actually doing in our podcast. We're planning on having a couple of sections. We'll start off with a new section going into what's been going on during the week, or maybe even some classic examples of what's happening. So if there's anything in the media hacking wise, I think there was one in America a couple of weeks ago where someone changed a road sign to say "warning zombies ahead," which we all found quite funny. That was quite funny. I'll be recommending it. Yeah. So anything else on that one?
Well, we're going to be having another guy, aren't we? Is it Alex?
Yes.
He's going to be just talking about not actually hacking, just general things in the media, like new hardware and software that's come out.
Yeah, it's one of my contacts that I know. He's mainly more on the modding side, which is going to be a part of this podcast as well. For example, I think the most interesting thing he's recently done, you can actually get a standard TFT screen, or a plasma screen even, into be a touch screen monitor just by buying a £100 film that you actually put on top of it. You have to open up the chassis for your monitor as well, but you sort of place that on top and then you've got your own touch screen, which is pretty cool. So modding is definitely going to be a big part of the podcast. Alex is going to come in a few times. We'll sometimes do our own stuff. I think we've got we do some console modding every now and then, which we'll be going through, which is pretty, I guess it falls under the bracket of hacking because you're getting it to do stuff which it wasn't originally designed for. But one of the main focus of the actual podcast is the systems hacking. We're thinking of starting from them, because if you've never done hacking before but it's something you're interested in, that's great. This is probably going to be the thing for you, because we all Windows users at one point. We weren't born with
all these skills.
Yeah, we weren't born with the knowledge. It's something we've acquired over time, but this is generally a collaboration of what we've learned. A lot of the stuff most of the stuff you see here won't be original and made by us. It will be found from the internet and various other sources, and if there's any credit where credit's due, we shall definitely be mentioning those people.
So the first sort of hacking we're going to be doing is MAC address authentication, aren't we? So
we're going to be it's something you can do on your basic home network if you've got one. We've got some industry standard kit behind us, the Cisco systems stuff, which sometimes causes you a bit of problems, as we found out in our studies, but is something which you'll encounter in industry. So we've also got obviously our own home kit that we can play about with.
There's a BT Home Hub up there, if you can see. We're going to be using that as a standard BT thing that you get when you join up.
Many of our viewers will probably have one of those. I've got a Netgear at home myself. You get the D-Link ones and various other ones. Over time we might get a little collection of them and see what we can do. So yeah, we're going to be starting from, say, imagining that you know absolutely nothing about hacking. We're going to assume that you're a competent computer user though, so we won't start completely from scratch, but if you know how to use Windows, then you're pretty much set for everything you need to from the start. For everybody out there that is into this area, that probably already knows a bit about hacking, is already interested in it, please bear with us, because we're going to be starting right from scratch for those people that don't know anything, but we are going to get a lot more technical later on. We are also going to be answering your questions and emails. We do have our own website. It's www.GETOFFMYLAN.com. There's nothing actually there on the main site at the second. We're working on that, but if you go to